Good morning. Starting out at Allen Gap, and I'm hiking southbound today back into Hot Springs. Last night, the most recent update is I got food poisoning, and it was not good from, don't want to call out any names, but you saw in the last video where I went. So, feeling a little bit better this morning. Put down some electrolyte mix and feeling better. So I'm just trying to walk it off slow and steady, and take some breaks and stay hydrated. I could barely put down any food this morning. So I ate like half of an English muffin and like 3 bites of grits. So I'm really hoping I perk up a little bit so I can eat some more, because I'm gonna be burning through some calories today. I'm not slack packing. I got my full weight. And I got about 15 miles in front of me. And the thing that is going to drive me forward today is that Colleen is coming into town this evening. So she's going to meet me in Hot Springs, and we got a little Airbnb close by. And I will not be eating at the place that I ate at yesterday. So that's all right now, and we'll see you up the trail. I'm currently coming down to an intersection with Little Paint Creek Trail, but I don't want to tell you too much about last night, but let's just say everything started making its exit around 2 p.m. and didn't stop until about 6:30 a.m. And then after that, things pretty much settled down. So I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm actually almost getting close to 3 miles in. I almost got a little bit of a hunger, but I don't want to stop and eat just yet. But anyway, that's the details without going too much into detail. All right, we'll see you up trail. Just coming up on the Spring Mountain Shelter. I'm gonna take a little rest right here and take my time going back to Hot Springs. Got 11 miles. I got a water source in like 0.2 uphill. This is, I think, the last major climb of the day. I have just under 9 miles left, and I'm kind of gassed. So, just taking it slow, and we'll get there when we get there. All right, I'll check in a little bit. I'm on my way downhill for about 2.5 miles to Tanyard Gap, and I just skipped a side trail that would have led to a tower. It's about 0.2 miles uphill, and with the way that I'm feeling, I'm sure I'll regret it later, but right now, I don't regret it at all. Skipping it and letting gravity just take me downhill. Really, the only thing I've eaten today was half an English muffin with some cream cheese, like 3 bites of grits, and one of the Cliff Blocks that has the little gummies. I've been too scared to eat anymore, and I know I probably should. So right now it's 11:30. I'll probably eat something in the next 2 miles, but yeah, this has been a mentally demanding day, along with physically demanding day, because there was a lot of climbs going SOBO out of Allen Gap, and on the map it doesn't look too terrible, but a lot of uphill. So now we get a downhill, so we're gonna take it while we got it. Trying to practice some positive self-talk and just go with it. I know I got that trail vision where my peripherals aren't working all that great, but we're rolling with it. So we'll check in here in a little bit. Just had some shortbread cookies from Catch 22 right before 10-year gap. And then I laid there for like 20 minutes on my mat just to try to recover a little bit and knock out these last 5.5 miles or so. It's currently 12:45 and I'm just taking it nice and easy. We'll check in a little bit. Well, this road is either 25 or 70. And I think as you follow it that way, it'll get you down into Hot Springs. But, man, that's pretty. So, like 5.5 miles away. Got a good little incline and then got a decline. I think at some point I'll end up at Lover's Leap with a nice view. So, check in a little bit. It's a nice little field up on top of Mill Ridge. So I'm doing this little dirt road walk. I see a blaze up there. And I'll continue onward. I think I'm probably about 5 miles out now. Well, this is downright beautiful. Come down a little decline and there's a nice little pond here. The birdhouse and a bench. Man, this is pretty cool. Beautiful. It's getting a little windy up here. I know there's a wind advisory in effect for tonight. And then rain's coming tomorrow. So I think I'm making the right decision to get down into Hot Springs tonight and then take a zero tomorrow. I'm about a little over 2 miles away now. That is the French Broad River, and you can see on both sides how high up the water got. And if you see that bridge, they said that the water was up over that bridge. So it's amazing that that bridge didn't wash out. But this is the town of Hot Springs. So I'll be going down there momentarily, and then I'll close out. All right, I figure it's a good time to close out now. I'm right beside the water. I'll go ahead and tell you, I got pretty emotional around miles, well, with 4 miles left coming down. You know, it's easy to sit there and think that this day is so hard on me. And then I started thinking about this town of Hot Springs and other towns, mountain towns that got destroyed. I was speaking to a couple workers yesterday and asked them, you know, what percentage do you think that you're complete, you're back up to running? And they said maybe in the high teens or 20%. So just the level of magnitude of destruction. You know, it's easy to sit there and say my day is so hard. These people lost everything, family members, houses. The community is in a rebuilding process. So I'm not going to ask you to go check out any page, but if you feel compelled to do so, these people could really use it, with rebuilding literally everything that was destroyed. So yeah, had a lot of tears earlier in the day on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out, but no matter how hard your day is, just think about communities like this. Like, they're grinding every day to get their communities back up and running. So that's all I got. Got a little deep there, but need to be said. All right, I'm looking forward to Colleen coming. She's gonna be here in about 2.5 hours. I might go attempt to eat something. I probably ate less than 1,000 calories today, so it was a struggle, but we got it, we made it. I'll give you a view from the bridge once I get there. So this is Rabbit, and I'm hopping off. Hard to believe that this thing was covered with water. It's got to be about 40 feet.